It's a pretty common question. When will I come back to the USA? And it's such a long story. I'm not sure how to sum it up. Years ago, like 10 years ago, a couple times I taught workshops, POI workshops in the States, in San Francisco and Los Angeles, without a non-immigrant work visa. As a Canadian, I'm supposed to have a work visa, even to teach POI workshops, and it's complicated because it's actually a big process and takes 6 months and costs money to apply, and so it's not really, unfortunately, feasible to get a work visa to teach a couple POI workshops. So I was doing it, just saying I was visiting friends. And then I had the POI studio in Vancouver for a year, so it was during that year. In the middle of that, which was quite a struggle, I got a company contacted me in Nevada asking if I could come do a performance. And the next day, I happened to be, down at this Canadian Small Business Service Center. Their mandate is to help entrepreneurs and small businesses like, me at the time. So I asked them, hey, I've been offered this gig to perform for this company 50th year anniversary. Am I allowed to do that? And they said, oh, you're allowed to do that. Yeah, you're allowed to go down and do a performance. Just make sure you've got the contact info of the company in case immigration has any questions. And I just totally believed them. It just sounded, free trade. I was like, oh, great. I'm really glad I can just do it. Naively, because I should have, contacted the U.S. consulate, of course, but it just sounded true. So a few weeks later, I go to the airport, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this performance. And they say, well, where's your work visa? And I, gulp, oh, I was told I didn't need one. They go, yeah, you need a work visa. And how do I get one? It takes 6 months to get one. So they give me denial papers, and it was super embarrassing. I felt really stupid. And meanwhile, I had been talking to people about doing some workshops again. So so it all kind of goes downhill from there, because a month later, I go back to the immigration. I tell them I'm visiting friends, and but it goes beep because I've been denied, and they start grilling me with a lot of questions, and it all kind of goes downhill, and so it leads to me getting banned for 5 years from the USA, completely banned, like not able to enter for any reasons as a tourist or otherwise, and that's expired. That expired 3 years ago, but now there's this whole record. And I wouldn't in a million years try to enter again under any false pretenses. But right now, even though it's expired, because I'm basically been living like a Flobo, I'm living like out of a suitcase, no fixed address, very unstable income. There's like extremely slim chances that they will let me in for any reason, because I'm kind of an immigration risk. Which from their point of view, I understand. So I would love to come back to, because I've got really close friends in California, and down the West Coast. And there's really, there's some really awesome things in the USA, right? California, right? But basically I won't get in until I can sort of stabilize my life and prove that I'm making a real income. Etc. And because really what they want to see is I've got, they want to see like a lease with my name on it, and like bills, with my name, and like 6 months of bank records. And it's not stuff I can fake. I can't use somebody else's address. They want legal documents to prove that have to go back, to prove that I'm stable, etc. To prove that I have my way, that I'm making my living, and I'm not coming there to teach POI workshops. Or work with Flow Toys, another possibility, and actually get me a proper work visa to actually come spend a year or two and really be there and just have the proper papers to work in the USA. But that also requires us being able to prove beyond, I know you guys think I'm successful, but we kind of need to show them that I'm successful more than just YouTube videos. So again, and I'll tell you, I know a lot of you want to go traveling, but 9 years of living out of a suitcase can get tiring, believe it or not. And I'm like dying to have a home to come back to. So I would love to pull this together and have things start working, being a bit more stable. I mean, I turn 40 soon, and I'd really like to start manifesting some of my dreams of having a home. So I think that can all happen. Another whole range of the story is like a few years back, I don't know if you know, but I really blew my shoulder out. That's, a reason there was a lull in how much I was posting on Playboy, and, a lot of website problems, and all leading to website traffic going down, and me going through a big period where I started thinking I should have listened to my mother and gotten a regular job years ago, and But I'm coming out of all of that and thinking that, I really can make a career out of this, and I'm doing what I need to do to make that happen. And I'm hoping enough of you want to see that happen, that you just do the little, again, go to playplay.com/support. Because it's just things like sharing the videos and stuff, or getting on the mailing list. It's all I really need. Believe it or not, it's tough to get the word out about stuff that I do these days. It gets harder and harder to put the word out on Facebook. So if enough of you are on the mailing list, then it means I could set up a tour, and that means we could get me the work visa. So it's just stuff. It's so simple. It's just if I had enough people on the mailing list, so many things become possible. But to summarize it all, I totally would love to come back and visit the USA or come live there for a year or two. But it has to happen legitimately this time. So, and if there's some support from enough of you, then it's totally going to happen. Yeah, so just go to playplay.com/support and we can make it happen. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll be in other fun countries.